these are some statistics on how likely you are to be able to solve domino reduction corners with a certain number of quarter turns. So 2 quarter turn cases are relatively rare, 1 in 6, but 3s and 4s are pretty common, about twice as common for 4s. 1.5 times as common for 3s. Everyone loves 2 quarter turn cases because the corners are easy. HDR is pretty easy to set up. But what those statistics also show is that 2/3 of these 3 quarter turn cases are actually just 1 quarter turn away on the normal or inverse scramble from being a 2 Q2 case. And 1 in 6 of these 4s are immediately simplifiable to a 2 quarter turn case. So I'm just going to go through some scrambles and show how I recognize which of these can be reduced to 2 quarter turn cases. Here's 10 random scrambles. I'm just going to go through these, note how many quarter turns it takes to solve the corners, and note whether they can be simplified to a 2 quarter turn case. I'm going to do that by figuring out the hyper-parity case, and I know that it's simplifiable to 2 quarter turns if I start with a U. That means that a U-turn takes me along the path that I want to go in the hyper-parity maze, and I know it ends in a U if I get there via this path. So if it begins or ends and it's a 3 or 4 quarter turn case, then it'll be simplifiable to 2 quarter turns. I talk about this more in this other video that's you can find the link for. I'm going to allow myself a free reversal of this final move, which is the setup to DR. So let's go. Okay, so here I have, let's see, UDs are bars. I have actually solved, FB is solved. So I'm here, and my parity is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Parity is odd. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So I don't end in a U. So this is going to be 3 quarter turn cases. 3Q. I'm not going to end in U. Do I start with the U? Well, I start with the U if I can go to solved, which I don't immediately, because I go to the solved takes there, but with my free F move, I am going to go to solved. So an F2U takes me to a 2 quarter turn case. Here's the next one. I have a UD solved. I have my FB in one face. So that's this one. That's here. Which one is it? It's the good one if I can actually put them all together. I can't. So it's this one. And what's my parity? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have even parity. So it's going to be 1, 2. This is a 2 quarter turn case. Already, no setup required. Okay, here I have my UD is solved. My FB is too bad, so I'm here. I know this is not going to be reducible because it's a minimum of 4, and if it's 4, well, if it's 4, it's got to start or end with a U move. So I guess I should check parity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 5, 2. So that's odd parity. So this is a 5 quarter turn case. Move on. Here's the next case. I've got this is bars, UD bars, and then this is FB3. So I'm here. What's my parity? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. So even parity. So this is 4, which means I need to be reducible. So this is 4 quarter turns. To be reducible, I have to start and end with a U move, which means I need to go here, which means I need to start 1, 2, 3, 4. So if my U-turn takes me to this, I will be reducible, and in fact it does because I have my bad edges here. So in this case, a U on the forward and a U on the inverse will take me to 2 quarter turns. Let me just see if an L2 does the same thing. L2 does not. So L2 splits up the bad corners, so it's not going to, otherwise that could be another possible reduction. Here's the next one. This is a bar slash and one and one face. So I'm here. What's my parity? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2, 5, 2. So that's odd. So this is a 3 case. Does my initial U? It's not gonna end in a U, but does it begin with a U? Begins with a U. No, unless my L2 sets up my bar slash. Yes. So L2 splits up my ones so that I'm gonna, or my reds, so I'm gonna change and it makes a bar slash. So this is a 3 quarter turn case where L2U sets up the 2 quarter turn case. Okay, here's here's my UD are bars. My FB are also bars, but if I make the UD bars, I don't make the FB bars. So that means on this bad case, it's not going to be, no matter what, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not going to start, end, and it's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is a 3 or 4 quarter turn case, but it doesn't have a setup, so I'm not even going to count parity. Here's the next case. This is a UD bars, and this is a one face. So I'm here. What's my parity? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So even parity. So that's going to be 1, 2. Sorry, it could be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, but then it won't end in R2, U2, F2. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, then it would end in a U. If I can start with a U-turn that brings me there, then this will be a reducible case. What's my L2? But my free move doesn't get me there. So this is a 4 quarter turn case that is not reducible. If I had set up with an F, then it would be reducible, because then then my U move would take me there, and there would be a 4 turn solution, but not in this case. All right, here's my case. This is UD bars, and FB is one bar. So I'm here. What's my parity? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 2, so odd parity. This is a 3 quarter turn case, and so it's going to be reducible to 2 quarter turns. It's 1, 2, 3. That doesn't end in a U. 1, 2, 3 doesn't end in a U. But if I start in a U, then I'm still reducible. So do I start with a U? Right now, a U-turn will take me here because I keep my 1 bar there together. My free move is an R, so yeah, even with the R move, I don't U move doesn't take me to the starting place, so this is not reducible to 2 quarter turns. Here's my next case. This is also it's a UD bars, and FB is also bars. So this is bars, but this is this is the this is going to be this case here, because if I set up the bars there, if I set up the U bars, I don't have R bars, and if I set up the R bars, I don't have U bars. So that's here, and that is again going to be a bad case. 4 or 5, but not reducible, because there's no way to get 1, 2, 3, 4 is the best case. It's not going to end in a U, so even if it begins in a U, it's not going to be reducible. So that's a 4QT. No. And here's the last case. This is again UD bars, and it looks like it's 1 bar here. So this is again here, and my parity is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is even parity. So there's one possibility for this to be reducible to 2 QTs. That's if I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, then I'll end in a U. So if my first U move can take me there, then I will be reducible. So here it doesn't, because my U's are in a bar, so a U move will take me here. If I take my free L move, then then I'm going to go here. So nope, that's also not. So this is a 4 QT that is not reducible. So let's see where we ended up. So out of 10 scrambles, we had 1 2/4 turn case, so that was direct. We had 1, 2, 3 3/4 turn cases. 2 of them were reducible to 2/4 turns. We had 1, 2, 3, 4/4 turn cases, and 1 of them was reducible to 2/4 turns. So out of 10, we had 4 scrambles that were directly reducible to 2/4 turn cases. That's I think this is pretty typical distribution based on what I have. So you expect 1 out of 6. We got 1 out of 10, so a little unlucky. We got 2 out of 3 of the quarter turns. That's what I expect. And we got a little more 4s and 3s to begin with. We had 1 5. This was either a 4 or a 5, but it was not reducible. This was also not reducible. So out of 4, we had 1. So, but if you manage to find 10 DRs, this is, I think, pretty typical of what you might expect to find. So I think there's 4 here that are worth spending time on, because once you reduce them to 2/4 turn cases, even this 4/4 turn case might be easy to find the HDR and find optimal solution for.